Hello, my name is Beckett, and we are playing FTB Oceanblock. And at that thermal evaporation tower up behind me, you'll notice the top corners are missing. It is a valid structure with just the top corners missing. You can see it's the windows lit up down there. The reason for that is that there's something you can put up there, and we're going to be taking a look at that. But the first thing I want to do is see if we can upgrade some of these pipes. Now, I've never messed with these pipe upgrades before, so I really don't know how they work. But we're going to see if we... Oh, another crafter. Should have one. There we are. And I'll make another one. I don't know if you right-click them into the pipe or like what you do. But we'll figure it out. Well, we got a quest for it anyway. Should probably make all of them just for that sake. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. So that allows us to have a redstone mode. That's interesting. And we can see it's transferring 100 millibuckets every tick. The next level up is this improved. It uses the basic upgrade from before and some more materials. Let's see what we do here. I'm sure they don't stack. Yeah, we'll take this one out, put this one in. Okay, now we have access to a distribution. That's interesting. And it's transferring 500 millibuckets every tick. Alright. So, this wasn't keeping up with it before. Now it looks like, well, it's dark, so this won't be as warm. I don't think. Let's sleep through the night and see how that is. Okay, yeah. Now we're keeping up. Now these do get progressively more expensive, but we're going to go ahead and make them because I'm sure each one of them will give us a quest reward. Who knows, we might find a use for them. Make one of these. Now we'll make one of the ultimates. Nice. Now let's, whoops. Oh! Hitting the wrong keys like a champion today. So where's that, Oh, was it all in here that we were solving quests? Okay. So let's go ahead and claim those, why not? Manual, okay. Diamond jetpack, furnace. The flux storage might be, what's a lot? Yeah, 8 million? That's not bad. I already have a diamond jetpack. Now what we can put up in those corners is also from Mekanism, as you might suspect. It's these advanced solar generators. They'll heat the water up in the thermal evaporator even faster and give us more brine more quickly. But we'll have to make these solar generators first. And I don't want to forget to have these in my inventory. So let's see what's involved here. I know we'll have to teach it how to make solar panels. Well, they're not bad. So let's see what we can do there. What we're missing. Okay, so we need energy tablets, we need infused power. Some of the other quests we should take a look at are these tier installers, because that thing could be a lot faster. Let's see what's involved with basic. These upgrade the machines to the next tier, as you might suspect. Okay, so we need, I think we have a few of these lying around. So let's go ahead and start with that. There we go. Now what this will do, it will increase the tier of the machine. Now this thing will do 3 at a time, and if we switch it to auto sort, yeah, there we go. And I believe it maintains the size. Yeah, Jack's still on. Very good. So we can produce this stuff a lot faster, 3 at a time. Now we can upgrade to the next tier with one of these advanced tier installers. So let's see if we have what it takes to make one of those. Okay, advanced control circuit. Whoops. There we go. Just right click it in there. Now we've got it doing 5 at once. Now there are also other upgrades. There's like, you can do a speed upgrade, energy efficiency upgrade, you can muffle it, which is nice for some of these machines. They're kind of loud. But this is really going to help us out. Let's look at the next tier. Now you do have to use them in order. You need one of each to upgrade the machines. So I'm making another basic here. But if I try to just upgrade the Enrichment Chamber to the advanced tier, it doesn't work. We got to go like so, and like so. The next tier up uses these guys. So I made a bunch of enriched diamonds, and I think that'll give us, I think it's 20 millibuckets per fancy infused alloy, or whatever it's called. Now the ultimate tier is going to need this atomic alloy, so we'll want like enriched obsidian and the reinforced alloys. And the elite control circuits are reinforced alloys, advanced control circuits. You see why we're auto-passing here. Here we go. Very cool. And this will bring him up to 7 operations at once. Now that we have a source of refined obsidian, we don't need to mess around with the infuser to make it. We can just craft the ingots and run them through a crusher. So we're gonna make ourselves a crusher. Let's see. Alright, that's not so bad. We'll just get it hooked up over here. Oh, we're gonna need a bit of cable down there, but that's okay. Swing around. Yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and set this thing up the exact same way. And turn the eject on. The output to bottom, input to top. Should be good. Crusher recipe. And we're just going to make one of these because they're so expensive. And we'll just throw it in here, which we got to do manually. Like, we could probably set up a crafter to deposit into the chest and have the chest like pump into one side and then the other. This is pretty fast, and we can upgrade the speed too. So I think this will be fine for now. D2 is aside, I think we have everything for these now. We're going to want 4 of them, I believe. At least 4, probably. Well, there's 3. That should get us a class. Now let's see what's involved in the ones we want, which are these here, advanced solar generators. Okay, yeah, so we'll need more than 4 of the basic ones. Let's get the advanced going. Should be all of them. Alright. Now what you do, as you might guess, is put these up on here, like that. There we go. And these will make it hotter, the water in here, so that we'll produce the, what is it, brine, I think, more quickly. Alright, now that we got that monstrosity, what are we going to do with it? Well, we're going to set up some ore quintupling. And first thing we're going to need is a chemical oxidizer. And okay, so we'll probably have to teach this thing more than one recipe here. And we're going to be using a lot of ender tanks and ender chests to move stuff around this system. But this chemical tank, that's gas. I don't think that'll work with the ender tank. So we'll also have to have some piping around. Hopefully have enough room over there. This stuff isn't too hard to make, fortunately. The tank is just osmium and redstone. And then we've got this personal chest, which is steel. Okay, we got all this stuff. And the dynamic tank, that's now as far as sulfur goes, we've got sulfur essence. And we got a good amount of it because we haven't used it for anything. So we'll make a couple stacks. That should get us started. Well, we're going to start with an ender cell. And we're probably going to end up putting energy cubes, what are they, energy cells? Probably going to end up putting one over there. Let's go ahead and put the chemical oxidizer down. Cool. Now we're going to set it to auto eject. Input, output, looks good. So we got some light. We'll have our item pipe. Put the storage door down. Get some sulfur in there. And this will start making sulfur dioxide. Next thing we need is an electrolytic separator. Okay, so all that. Does it know how to make an electrolytic core? Probably not. No. Should have it. What this is going to allow us to do is separate water into hydrogen and oxygen. We're going to want some pipe. And we're also going to want some of the Mekanism tubes. So, let's see. Here we go. Teach you how to do this. You can see the difference those lenses are making. I don't know if the extra ones make a difference, but having brown lens in there, we have a lot more bauxite, which is fine, nickel, which is fine, but iron, that's That's what we're looking for. We're gonna set the separator up right down here. And let's see. We're gonna want auto eject on. Want input, right? Let's make sure we've got our side figures correctly here. Okay, yeah. Filling up with water. So I made the second tier of chemical pipe, you know, the tubes. It's just the first tier with infused alloy, and this is just steel and glass, so not too complicated. What we're gonna do is be piping out these two sides. Okay, so that's output 2, so that's full of hydrogen right now. That's cool. We're gonna go ahead and put a tank here. Fine. So let's make the front output 1. Maybe output 2? Maybe we don't actually have the front here. Alright. We can output from the sides, basically. And that's fine. So what we should have is nothing. And we got hydrogen over here. Okay. So it's output cyan, output Q. I don't see oxygen. It's gotta be here somewhere, right? Alright, I moved it around now. It's doing fine. We're getting the oxygen in this tank. That's good. So we're gonna want to pipe it over here. Now we're gonna pump the oxygen and the sulfur dioxide into a chemical infuser. It's okay, basic chemical tank. That's all easy enough. We got it. Put it right here. Now, will it accept input from the top? Doesn't look like it. It should accept it from the front though, right? So if we turn that to an input, put some more pipes down. Set this thing to eject from the top, right? Output. There it goes. Should be all heading into here. Doesn't look like it is. Turn auto eject on. What if we attach it to this side? There it goes. Okay, now it's making sulfur trioxide. And we'll just have to pump that out the front. Groovy. Earlier, maybe in the last episode, we made this configurator. And this thing is very useful for such times when you're trying to configure these tubes and mechanism pipes and whatnot. I don't want that attached there at all. And now it is. Next thing we need is water vapor. We're gonna get that from a rotary concentrator to condensator. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Throw that in there. Craft it up. This thing's gonna want water. So we're just gonna run a pipe to an aqueous accumulator. There we go. We should, let's see. I can say we want on. And that's an input. That should be doing something. Okay, I had it on the wrong operation. What we want is not going from here to here, but going from here to here. And that's giving us our water vapor. Now what I hope we're going to do is run the water vapor into another chemical infuser. And that's an input. I feel like that should work. Let's see. I put it down by 1. And ran 2. Okay, I got it. It's the, we've got several different tabs over here. we gotta keep an eye on all of them. It's a little confusing. Okay, I've ran tubes from the... Well, there's nothing in it now, but the sulfur trioxide. And we're combining it with the water vapor to get sulfuric acid. This is what we're going to use to turn the ores into slurry. For that, we're going to need a chemical dissolution chamber. So let's yeah, that's the chemical oxidizer. That's the chemical dissolution. Okay, so this one is kind of expensive, but we should have all the stuff to make that. Speaking of the ores, we have this ultimate pipe upgrade, and I wonder if we could use it to filter only the items, blah blah blah. Let's see. Okay, we have to attach it to something. Have a chest? A chest. Oh, let's give that a try. I don't seem to like that. What about over here? Huh. Try basic? No, nothing. Let's try setting this to extract. Okay, it has to be set to extract. So we can filter it and use filter destination tool to set a destination. Alright, it doesn't look too bad. All we need is a button. I don't have a recipe for it. Let's see here. I'll tangle up. Here's the filter destination tool. Click on a block to set a destination. Destination set. So hopefully we'll see stuff starting to accumulate in here again. Very cool. We should be able to take everything we got into here out. Okay. Let's move all this around. And since I have gold on the white list, if I put gold in here, it'll get sucked down into that chest. And we're going to do that with the rest of the ores that we want to process. Alright. Crafted this thing up. Very cool. We're going to pop it down right here. And it's going to fill up with this sulfuric acid. And we're going to, I hope, pump ore into it. Yeah. And get dirty slurry. For this, we're going to need a chemical wash. This one's also kind of expensive, but I'm pretty sure we can handle it. Let's see. Looks like we got everything. That's gonna go right here. Make sure we have auto eject on, output to the right side. So this is gonna fill up with dirty gold slurry, and we're gonna need some water, right? Right. So what we're gonna do is that's the fluids. Okay, so we can input from all sides with fluids, right? So we're gonna put a fluid pipe down. And an ender tank and an ender tank. Both dyed blue. And hopefully this will go in here. Yes. So this will make clean gold slurry. Now what we need for this is a chemical crystallizer. And this one's expensive. I'd have to make some more of the this stuff. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Put it down right here. Taking the slurry in. And it's going to put crystals out. These we run through another chemical injection chamber, and we're going to need hydrogen chloride. We're going to get the hydrogen chloride with another chemical infuser. With hydrogen and chlorine, we're going to get the hydrogen chlorine from an electrolytic separator with the brine that we've been making over here. So we're going to take the brine that we're getting from here. We're going to run it into an ender tank that we colored lime green. Come on, there you go. And put this thing over here. Sure, it's fine. So we'll put the pipe down. Or to take the brine from, and it'll make sodium, and it'll make chloride. Now I don't know if I can pump directly into this chest. Sure looks like it. Cool. Alright, the chemical injection chamber is new. So let's take a quick look at that recipe. There it is. Alright, so it's a bunch of that stuff. Now that uses a purification chamber as a component. And that uses an enrichment chamber, which I think we taught this thing how to make. So let's see, if we put the injection chamber down here, it fills up with hydrogen chloride, no problem. And that's another input for items. Looks fine. We can put ender chest right up here. And set this. Okay, yeah. Take the crystals right in here. Just like we want. Now this stuff, the shards, we need oxygen, and we're going to need a purification chamber. One purification chamber. Turn auto eject on, and it should fill this with gold shards. And I'm hoping that for the gases, okay, hopefully we can input from the top. I hope. Sure looks that way. Yeah, okay. Full of oxygen. Now it's gonna go ahead and make us the gold clumps. These, we need another crusher. We made one of these before. Put my cable down. There's our crusher. Output, this is the auto eject. And this is gonna start crushing the gold clumps into dirty gold dust, which will put in an enrichment chamber for gold dust. And that, I believe, will then put in an energizing smelter for gold ink. Now we've made the enrichment chamber already, but we do need to make an energized smelter. I mean, we could use like the redstone furnace or whatever we wanted, but we need to do this for a quest anyway. So let's go ahead and make it. There we are. Didn't take long. And there's a quest. Let's set it up. One enrichment chamber. Set this to auto eject. Set this to auto eject so that we can take the gold dust and put it in an energizing smelter and get ink. So for each ore that goes into this chest, we're gonna get 5 ingots. Last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take an importer and turn that direction. I got 2 more ender chests. And we're gonna put one here. And we're gonna put one over here. So this will have whatever's being processed going into it and get imported directly for us into our storage system here. See if I saw one go in. Okay. Probably importing something else now. But we can do quite a bit to upgrade the efficiency and speed of that thing over there, and we're going to, but we saw most of that with the other machine, so I'll probably be doing that off camera. Anyway, that's going to do it this time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.